Welcome, everyone, to the creative and delicious future of Union Square, the opening of Miller and Lux Cafe. My name is Phil Ginsberg. I'm the general manager of your San Francisco Recreation and Park Department. We have over 200 parks and public spaces in San Francisco, and this one, beautiful, amazing Union Square, might be our most historic, our most recognizable, our most celebrated in the world. So it is perfectly fitting that we have one of the most recognizable, most celebrated, and sorry, Tyler, most historic chefs in the world.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
27 years on food TV.
Right,
Two dudes in a kitchen.
Great podcast.
Great podcast. Worst cooks in America.
Super fun show.
And the great food truck race.
Thank you. Yeah.
And more importantly, all you've done for San Francisco, which I know the mayor's going to talk about. So public spaces, they are places of connection and joy and vibrancy. And look out at Union Square. Look out at this amazing public plaza. We've got our tree, we've got our ice skating rink, we did our big Safe Shopper program. This is not the first, but the second celebration we've had here today, right, Marissa?
Yes.
So things are happening in this square. San Francisco is back, baby. San Francisco is back. So it is my great honor to introduce someone who works tirelessly to create a strong and vibrant San Francisco. She's a big park advocate, which is the reason why we're here. She is making investments in public safety in downtown, and she is a foodie, and she loves to party. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of San Francisco, London Breed.
Thank you, Phil. This is like deja vu. I was just here not too long ago. I should have took my own advice when I told everyone to just enjoy the sun and grab some chicken and some other food at Miller and Lux Provisions and just hang out at Union Square all day. But let me start by just thanking Chef Tyler Florence for really believing in San Francisco. Now, this man has been on the Food Network TV and all over the world, and he has some amazing restaurants here, Wayfair Tavern and Miller and Lux, which is located at Chase Center. It is hard to get into Miller and Lux after a Warriors game, let me tell you. He is one of the most sought after chefs anywhere in the United States, and we have him right here in San Francisco, and now we have him for people all over the world who visit San Francisco in Union Square. And when you talk about San Francisco is a foodie town. Whether it's the James Beard Awards or the Michelin stars, and people come here and they can find cuisine from any country right here in San Francisco. That's a part of what makes San Francisco. But what also makes San Francisco special are the people. Today, we are joined, yes, by Phil Ginsberg and Rec and Park staff. Let me tell you, Union Square right here looks amazing because our dedicated gardeners, our various park patrol and other folks who continue to support this area, our downtown ambassadors, our Union Square Alliance partner, Marissa Rodriguez. All the great hotels and all of the great shops, let me tell you, San Francisco has seen 27 new businesses open right here in Union Square, and there is more to come. I think the only toy store in this city almost is down here next to Macy's. So there's going to probably be a really long line for the holiday season. I want to thank some of our other city partners that are joining us here today, including the Queen of Toys, our Fire Chief, Janine Nicholson. And thank you so much to the Director of the Public Health Department, Dr. Grant Colfax. And you'll be hearing from Sarah Dennis Phillip in just a moment. But let me just give you a bit of perspective here. San Francisco, like other major cities, of course, has had its challenges. And we remember a couple of years ago when all eyes was on San Francisco and people were wondering, well, what's going on? What's happening? We rolled up our sleeves. We didn't dwell on the problems. We rolled up our sleeves and we proposed solutions. Earlier today, we were here with the police department and the chief of police talking about our safety strategy. The district attorney was here talking about the prosecutions and the work that she's doing in order to ensure that people understand that we have eyes and ears on the streets, and we're going to do everything we can to ensure safety of people in downtown Union Square, San Francisco. But we also want people to have a wonderful time. We want folks to celebrate the holiday spirit, to enjoy the ice skating rink, to come and witness the tree lighting on Thursday, to explore the winter walk at Stockton Street, and to continue to shop and hang out at our various locations. And you know what? People get hungry when they're shopping. It's a lot of calories that get burned. So who wouldn't want to come and sit outside in this beautiful location and enjoy a croissant better than what you might find in France? Who wouldn't want to enjoy a glass of champagne or rosé while they're letting their kids run themselves tired all over Union Square? Who wouldn't want to sit down and relax and hang out with friends and family during the holiday season? There is going to be so much to enjoy during this holiday season in Union Square in San Francisco. And let me tell you, I cannot, again, thank Chef Tyler Florence enough for not only committing to San Francisco, but also working really hard to make sure that these locations are open for people to enjoy during the holiday season. The last thing I want to say before I turn it over to a couple of other folks is, you know, so many of you are here, whether you're visiting, whether you work here, or what have you. Thank you for supporting and believing in San Francisco. Because we know that this city has been through tough times, but we also know what we're made of. We have been through earthquakes, pandemics, everything that you can think of, and still San Francisco continues to emerge better and stronger than ever before. It's because we don't give up. It's because we continue to rise and put our best foot forward, and it's because so many people love and believe in this city. And that's what today is about. The Office of Economic and Workforce Development, we came together. We knew that downtown needed an infusion of cash. So we've invested about $7 million to not only provide support for activation, but to also provide support and changes to policies so that places like Miller and Lux Provisions could open to the public sooner rather than later. We also help to support our community ambassadors, and we're going to continue to do everything we can, whether it's changing policies, making investments, and providing a great environment for the people who live here, work here, and visit here, whatever it takes to get our city back to where we know it needs to be. And we're going to do that because of all the people here today. One of those such persons, oh, am I the MC? I'm on a roll, Phil, I'm on a roll.
Yes, Chef.
One of those such persons, as I said, I mean, this guy, I can't thank him enough. He is a television star, but you know what? No task of any of his locations is too big or too small. He made it a point to hire from the community, to provide people with an opportunity to work with local chefs and other people from all over the city. We appreciate his work, his advocacy, and his love for the city and county of San Francisco. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chef Tyler Florence!
Mary, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. San Francisco, how you guys doing? Can I tell you, we are so incredibly thrilled, and what a gift and what an honor to be with everybody here today. San Francisco, I promise you, you are not going to find a harder working partner than our entire management team inside Miller and Lux. And I want to give a quick shout out to Andy O'Day, our operations director, who's back here someplace. And our entire team at Miller and Lux. We got the keys to this place on the 11th of last month. Wow. And so we believe in San Francisco. We are here. We are neighbors. We're concerned citizens just like everybody else. And collectively as a community, we're going to plug this energy right back into the wall. That's exactly what we're going to do, right? And each and every one of us are a part of the solution, and this is our small little contribution to the city. So Miller and Lux Provisions, our 2 new cafes, opened yesterday, and we've had hundreds of people walk through already. And I got to tell you, yesterday what felt really great, it felt like we were healing some broken hearts. And that's what it felt like. So people walked through the park and they said, we didn't know if anything was coming back here, and we don't know how long these places have been empty, but I'm telling you, we are here. We signed a 9-year lease with the city. We are committed to be here, right? And we wanted to build this exquisite experience that felt like a picnic in the park. So over here on the Powell Street side, this is the patisserie. So Carla Morrow, our world-class, Carla Morrow, we give Carla Morrow a round of applause, right? Our amazing pastry chef, our executive pastry chef, put together an incredible assortment of her just incredible work. And so over here, we're also really, really excited to have Postscript Coffee, a brand new coffee company out of Jackson Square. They're going to be roasting our coffee every single day and dropping it off. So San Francisco coffee, San Francisco pastries, and we're really excited to have this over here. And we're going to open at 7:30 in the morning. And the last couple of days we've been open, it just feels like there's humanity in the park. Like people walk up and they know exactly what to do. And I think our product speaks for itself. And people just kind of slide in like we've been doing it for years. And we are so excited about this. Now, on the other side of the park, because we didn't just do one, we did 2, Mayor. We're here. We're taking both sides of the park. And so on the other side, it's our rotisserie. So Miller and Lux Provisions, we're opening 2 cafes. On the other side, it's going to be our savory side. So Mary's Organic Rotisserie Chicken from here in California. Farmers Market fresh side dishes, an all-day brunch. We got rosé on tap. We got Pinot Noir on tap. We got champagne splits. We got Negronis on tap, and all kinds of fun stuff. So we want this to feel like a picnic in the park. And so something that San Francisco can celebrate, and a very exquisite, casual, world-class experience that the city will recognize and the world will pay attention to. APEC is coming, and my promise to not only to the mayor, but also Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, he said, how fast can you get these open? And I said, 45 days. And bang, here we are. Here we are, right? So it's not just me, it's my incredible team, also my lovely family, Tyler Florence over here. Will you guys give my wife a round of applause? Behind every good chef is a woman who knows what's going on, you know what I mean? So and also my lovely family here today, and my in-laws are here today, and it feels like a big family here, and that's what it's all about. I want to thank the Parks and Rec Department and Neil Patel. We got to give Neil Patel a round of applause. Like, he's been our advocate here, right? Getting us across the goal line and get us through the city, and we're so excited to be here. And again, from the bottom of my heart, I promise you, San Francisco, you will not find harder working partners. And we are partners with the city, and we're partners with you. So welcome to Miller and Lux Provisions. We're happy to be here, and welcome to the 2023 holiday season. Let's go. Thank you, Mayor. And thank you, Mayor Breed.
So I've been wanting to say this for 45 days, Tyler, and certainly during your speech. Heard, Chef.
Thank you.
All right. Before we introduce our next 2 speakers, a couple of more acknowledgments. We are joined today by our members of our fabulous Rec and Park Commission, our President, Kat Anderson, our Vice President, Joe Hallisey, and our newest Commissioner, Carrie Wintraub. Let's give them a big round of applause. All right, I'd now like to introduce my partner in this endeavor. Oh, I also want to introduce and acknowledge the CEO of our Chamber of Commerce, Rodney Fong. Sarah Dennis Phillips, the new head of the Office of Economic and Workforce Development. She came in and said, let's go to work. And we talk pretty much all the time. Hello, Cassandra Costello from SF Travels here. It's becoming like a talk show. Anyway, Sarah's doing an amazing job, and together we're taking these challenging and difficult spaces, investing in them, revitalizing them, and making them fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Dennis Phillips.
Thank you, Phil. As you can tell by this, the San Francisco Department of Recreation and Parks is our partner in every step of our economic recovery journey, and a critical part of it. Since the mayor announced her roadmap to San Francisco's recovery in February of this year, we've made amazing strides, including here in Union Square. We're supporting activations and events like Winter Walk, which hopefully all of you will come back for very soon. We're supporting the downtown welcome ambassadors that are here today, making sure everybody is safe and having a good time. We're supporting public realm improvements on Powell Street. You're going to see a new and envisioned Powell Street coming soon, a better place for you to move up and down and hopefully to shop. And we're providing day-to-day support and technical assistance to small businesses across the city. Everywhere across the city, we're seeing about 800 businesses start every month, each month over the last 3 months. So we're seeing amazing investment in San Francisco's future, including 27 new businesses here just in the last year. Lots and lots of improvement. We're really excited about Miller and Lux. They're totally down the line of the mayor's roadmap. Not only are we activating a public space to make it a place where people want to be and come several times a day during the day, we're supporting a local business, an entrepreneur, Chef Tyler Florence's 4th and 5th businesses in San Francisco. We have local employees, including economically disadvantaged San Franciscans who are hired through our First Source program, which we're really excited about. And most importantly, and this story has already been told, we are telling San Francisco's story through a local voice. Tyler Florence is a globally renowned chef. He is committed to this city. The world can see that, and the world can see what we know about San Francisco and what this city is. I want to thank everyone for coming here. I want to thank Madam Mayor for having the vision to move our roadmap forward and move projects like this forward. When she hired me, I told her we would be nimble, and through the support of people like Jacob Fintliff on my staff, getting this up and running quickly, we are being nimble and will continue to be nimble. I want to thank Chef Tyler Florence and his entire team, not just for their commitment, but for their speed and for making San Francisco what it needs to be next week when APEC is here and being a huge part of that. And then finally, I want to give a huge thanks to our partners at the Union Square Alliance, who have been with us every step of the way. And with that, I'll introduce Marissa Rodriguez.
Good evening, everyone. I think I'm shedding a tear. We are finally here, and man, what a journey. You know, it wasn't quite like this 2 years ago. We'd come to the park and feel like, what's going to happen to our dear city? But now the future is so, so bright. And I just want to certainly thank Tyler Florence for betting on Union Square. Betting on Union Square and our city and bringing us back. So important. I mean, we have so much potential in this park. And I know, Phil feels this way as well. You know, this could very well be the next Bryant Park. The energy, right? The cafes, the feeling, the skating, the tree, the activations, the music, all the things we expect when we come into our public spaces, and certainly here in the heart of San Francisco, where we celebrate life's greatest moments. This is where our nostalgia lives. This is where I'm telling you, it's actually allergies or something, but it is just so meaningful to me because we met over a year and a half ago, and I just happened to go to Miller and Lux and sit there for dinner, and this celebrity chef rolls up with a fish cart or like Dover sole, and he's deboning it, and someone says, "That's the woman from Union Square," and he's like, "Really? Great. I want to talk to you." "Really? Okay." We sit down. He's like, "I'd like to bring a restaurant to Union Square." And of course, I'm thinking, oh, Maiden Lane and maybe over here and we'll do this. And he's like, "I really like the park." I'm like, "Well, that's a whole different thing." Meet Phil Ginsburg. But he stuck with it. And that just means so much. That means he's going to stick with us. And he's been doing so much to support us. He just continues to ask, what do we need? What do we need? What does the community need? What do we need? He is betting on us. And that just means the world to me and certainly to all of us. When I look out at the crowd right here, it's a big crowd. I see Macy's. I see our art galleries. I see my board members here. I see the foundation of the Union Square Alliance. I see Tiffany. Did I already say Macy's? I see Van Cleef. I know the St. Francis is here. I saw, yes. We are all here. There are so many faces and people. Chamber is here. SF Travel is here. The hotels, I saw Alex Bastian. I see another board member. I see our ambassadors. We're all here. Mo, Jamil, thank you for being here. Everyone is here because this means so much. This is the heart of our city. This is where, like I said, we come to celebrate everything. The cable car runs through it. We are not going to give this up. We are not going to let it go away. If anything, it's I see you, Liz, Polo. If anything, we're going to reset. We're going to take this opportunity to say, you know what? We have a clean slate. What do we want to bring to our square to offer to our visitors? San Franciscans, Bay Area residents, and visitors from all over the world, we are open. Come back and rediscover your square. It is the holiday season. I can't imagine a better time to be here. We are open for business. And again, thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, for having this vision and helping us get over the finish line so swiftly, because APEC depends on it. The holidays depend on it. Everyone out here, all of the San Franciscans and Bay Area residents depend on it. So thank you so much.
All right, we're about to cut a ribbon. A few more acknowledgments and thank yous. Captain Kim from Central Station, thank you for being here, sir, and keeping this space happy and safe. I want to echo a couple of thanks that the mayor and Tyler gave to the Rec and Park staff. First of all, to the gardeners and the custodians and structural maintenance staff, the men and women on the ground that keep our park system the very finest in America. Thank you all for the work that you do. I also want to celebrate Neil Patel and Dana Ketchum for their hard work in making this happen as quickly as possible. And last but not least, to our amazing public affairs staff that does a lot of these events around the city. They never ask for thanks. They actually don't want it. They don't want thanks. They like to be in the shadows, so to speak. But I want to thank them publicly, and their newest team member who captained this event, Sean White. All right, so we're about to cut a ribbon. So, Mayor, these are real. And they're sharp, so please be careful because you're our mayor.
Come on now.
All right, all right.
This is what I do.
Tyler, you have knives, but
Yeah,
we
right.
got cool scissors. So,
Does he work for Rec? You work for Rec and
come on in, guys. Oh, we're gonna count it down. Here we go. How about 5? Everybody ready? Everybody in? Roger. Grant, come on in. This is team win. Team win. Where's Marissa? All right. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.